All right, bows and bow ties. So, welcome to Bow Travels. So, look, let's get on into it. I just want to talk about why I hate backpacking, and you should too. I'm not into the whole backpacking when you're traveling thing. And let me just, hey, caveat, full disclosure, I never backpacked across Europe or any place, but I know I would hate it. I know I would hate it. And let me tell you the reason why. Because every time I travel and I see backpackers, and I know there's some of you who are going to be offended, but look, they never look clean. Even the backpack looks so dirty. I have been on a plane where people are doing a backpacking thing and they're great at packing all their earthly belongings. It's just not for me. Like if I'm traveling and I'm going on vacation, I want comfort. So for those of you who are on this channel and you're expecting me to give you tips on backpacking up, this isn't the channel. I'm just not about that life. So I just wanted to be honest, full disclosure, I am not into that. I look, if I'm going to distant lands and all this other stuff like that, I want to enjoy the food. I want to be in comfort. I want to sleep well. I don't know. So anyway, let me just get more into it. First of all, I want to be comfortable. I don't see how it's fun backpacking, sleeping on twigs and leaves and stuff. Now I'm exaggerating. I know they have hostels and stuff, but to me, I can't. I just can't. I can't. I don't want to rough it. I mean, I feel like it's almost like glamping or something. I mean, I know they have places that are decent, but like, I don't know. It's just not the lifestyle for me. I'm not a backpacker. I want a certain level of comfort. I'm going to be honest. If I'm traveling, I want a place where I know that people are going to come and they're going to clean. Yeah, I'm already with limited things, right? I have a suitcase and it's not like I have my full accoutrement of stuff. But nevertheless, you pack your toiletries and everything like that. And I'm not saying you have to pack for like, the apocalypse or anything. But what I will say is you want to be able to have a certain level of comfort so you can enjoy other stuff. Um, yeah. So the other thing about backpacking is like I see people out there with these backpacks, and all I keep thinking is like, I wonder how much their back hurts. Carrying all your earthly and worldly belongings on your back. So I see people with their backpacks and everything like that, right? And I just feel like, how much is this going to hurt your back? And I feel like, how much can you actually bring? Like, I know people pack them to the hilt, but I'm like, where are you getting your clothes clean? Like, I don't know. The backpack looks gross. Some of the people look sketch. Like, I've seen some sketchy people, and I don't know. Whenever I see people who are like the backpackers, if I'm traveling, especially if it's in Europe, all I can think about is bed bugs. Like at the time of this recording, I think isn't there like an outbreak going on in Paris leading to the 2024 Olympics, and they've got like this whole outbreak of bed bugs. It's just, it's not for me. So anyway, I see people who are backpacking and I'm sure they're finding a way to groom themselves. But nevertheless, when I see people who are backpacking, like it's to me, I just feel like I have to compromise on personal hygiene. And I don't like to compromise on personal hygiene. I'm just not that person. Look, for those of you who are not, who are, I guess, living in America or whatever like that. Like I remember when I was living in Europe years and years and years ago. And I remember I was eating at a cafe in France. It was it? No, I was in Paris, as a matter of fact. And I was talking with this one guy, and he made a joke, but we were talking about something, and I was just like, "Yeah, I need to go back and take another shower, or whatever it was," because I was feeling a little like just grimy from being out and about all day. And I remember this guy. He said, I mean, he was joking, but he was serious. He was like, "Oh, you Americans and your obsession with hygiene." I have never forgotten that. Who says, "Oh, you Americans, you're," and he said, no, it was, "Oh, you Americans and your obsession with hygiene." But so where I'm going with this is when I would see these backpackers, I just always felt like, well, where are they showering? Because that's not to say that you can't pick up the cooties in a hotel, but at least there's a lot, like there's more privacy, and they have to come through supposedly and clean these hotels. But I I just don't feel clean. And it's kind of like, I think about my clothing. Like if you were to have like a backpack and you're trying to shove all this stuff in there, like, I don't know. I just can't. And you're carrying it on your back all day. See, at least when you're like in a hotel or someplace that and you have your luggage and stuff like that, you can let things air out. You can go visit sites and you don't have to carry all your stuff on your person, on your body, right? Like, I'm just thinking like, oh my goodness, I hope in their backpacking travels they have money for somebody who can actually give them a massage. Because like, how is your back not being messed up? I'm just saying, inquiring minds want to know. Anyway, I think the main thing for me is vacation to me should not feel like work. And I feel like if I were backpacking, it would feel like work. Like I'm carrying all my stuff on my back, like I'm an ant or something. You know how ants always have like everything on their backs. I'm like, I don't want to be an ant. I don't want to be an ant. Anyway, so that's just where I'm at with it. I just don't want to feel like, I have to work on my vacation. Like it should feel like a vacation. That's look, it is what it is. Now I know some of you want to judge me, but please don't judge. Anyway, so I think for me is when I think about those who are backpacking, I always feel like that's the sound of the man working on a train. Or is it the chain? Gang. Like I don't I don't know. It's just something about carrying all your stuff on your back. It's just like so much work. It doesn't look like vacation. It doesn't look like it's fun. I want to go visit sites and visit distant lands and taste different foods like anyone else, but I want to be able to come back and sleep in a bed and feel like I didn't have to carry everything on me and look around vigilantly to make sure that my items aren't being stolen. It's bad enough when you're traveling. Like chances are, like, look at me. Hey, full disclosure. Do you see my hair? You guys have seen other videos of me before. I'm a blackity black, right? So when the humidity hits, now this is October and it was raining outside. Look at this. So this is the reason why I say things like, like I already stand out, right? Which is one of the reasons why when you see a lot of people when they're traveling now, they either have their hair in their full natural state, like not like straightened or anything, or they have their hair braided. So look at this. This was like a little bit sleeker. So I already know when I am traveling, I already stand out, right? I just don't want to have to bring all my crap with me. I don't want to have to be uber vigilant more than I already have to be, right? I don't want to carry all my stuff on my back. Anyway, let's get back to the cleanliness because apparently I'm obsessed with this cleanliness thing. Like, I just feel like, I don't know, there's something about carrying your entire world, basically your house while you're gone on your back. I just can't. I just can't. I just can't. Oh my goodness. I think too, with the whole backpacking thing, like, I feel like I have like this perceived lack of safety. Now, it doesn't mean that's true, but I just feel so much more unsafe. Like I don't feel as nimble, right? If I got like a whole backpack on my back, like I feel like what if I need to break out in a run? I just feel like if I have to break out in a run, I can't. If there is some sort of terrorist attack or some sort of natural disaster or something, now granted, if any of those things happen, it's like all hands on deck. But I feel like if there's some shenanigans going on, like I can't be as nimble. I gotta take time to get the backpack. Who wants to spend all my time, all 1.5 seconds or however many nanoseconds it takes for you to get your backpack off? Like I just cannot. I cannot. I don't feel safe carrying all of my possessions on me. What if I get robbed of all my possessions? Now what? What if they take my little nasty backpack? I don't care if it's brand new. By the time you're done, it's going to smell like hot garbage, probably. I don't know, maybe. So now, if someone wants to get you, people want to get you. They're going to get you anyway. But what if they try to get your stuff? Like, what if they want to take your cup? I don't know. That's another expense now. I'm just not here for it because you're gonna have like your stuff in there. Well, you'll probably have like a fanny pack or something because I'm all about bringing back like the 1980s fanny pack. I started wearing the fanny packs or always have like a crossbody or something. I don't think you guys should backpack either. I mean, I just flat out, there's nothing appealing about backpacking for travel. Now, look, y'all can call me what you want to call me, but I'm just saying, like, I'm just not that girl. I'm not about that life. I really am not. I'm just not. So, but look, I'm not trying to be petty, but I kind of am a little bit petty. But like, backpacking isn't for me. Like, and people are gonna be like, "Well, you should try it." I'm like, I don't want to. I want to just be a little bit close-minded. I mean, there's nothing exciting about me wanting to put a backpack on my back and then go travel to far and distant lands. But a backpack, my worldly possessions. I don't even feel safe. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Am I doing too much? All right. Well, look, if you like the content that I'm putting out, this is a great opportunity for you to go ahead and subscribe. Yeah. You want to know why? Because in my mind, I'm perfect in every way, can do no wrong. But to be honest, on a serious note, you really, I feel like we need to have more people who look like me talk about traveling, give their experiences, give their opinions, give a different side to like what it's like to travel. I'm sure there are Black backpackers, but the vast majority of people I see doing it don't look like me. And I just want to be clear, I have no intention of doing it. I'm not. But nevertheless, you want to see more people giving their opinions. I mean, a lot of people go to a lot of places. I go to a lot of places too. But sometimes you just want to have a conversation. So these are just my reasons why I'm not interested in ever backpacking. And for the record, go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know what you want to hear. Let me know the kind of things you want me to talk about. It's a really good time to subscribe. Leave a comment. Like this video. How about you just like it and then go watch every single video, every single one of them. All right. Until next time.